I've been a dermatologist for 36 years, and for the last 15 years or so have been extremely interested in treating patients who have hyperhidrosis. The reason that I spend so much time and effort treating these patients is because dermatologists can improve the quality of life of patients with hyperhidrosis more than they can improve quality of life of patients with any other problem, including the worst psoriasis, eczema, acne, and even skin cancers. Patients who have hyperhidrosis are not medically sick. Nobody dies of hyperhidrosis, but many die a slow death, if you will, of the psychological trauma that incurs.
I was really afraid to have relationships with people.
I can't use the touch phones that are the latest technology because that won't read my hands.
I, interact with a lot of customers, and I, tend to type on the computer a lot. A lot of times when I'm looking down, I don't even think about it, and then I, see that I have a puddle right beside my hand.
My now 19-year-old son has hyperhidrosis. He started to complain to me probably when he was in about 4th or 5th grade, that his hands were sweaty, that he couldn't shake hands, or he couldn't hold hands with the other kids in a musical because his hands were so sweaty and the other kids were making fun of him.
Did you ever see a guy sweat like Ruby? I've never seen anything like that.
He sweats more than any young person I've ever seen in my life.
He's sweating like a pig.
He's a meltdown guy. I mean, I'm looking at him, he's pouring sweat. I've never seen anything like it. We need somebody that doesn't have whatever that is that he's got.
With DirecTV and AT&T, you can stream your favorite shows without using your data. That makes you more powerful than being stuck in an elevator with a guy with overactive sweat glands.
Sorry, rode my bike today.
Oh, cool.
Hey.
We're back with the very sweaty Emma Stone.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling you Emma Sweaty Stone. Is that
beautiful?
Is that okay?
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Right.
fine.
Okay, good. The more you embrace something that is terribly wrong with you, like that,
The more you can celebrate it.
the more you can celebrate it.
So I distinctly remember being in modern dance class, and everyone in the room was looking at my puddle. I just remember the teacher saying, "Sophia, why don't you go get some paper towels from the bathroom and just clean that, wipe that up."
I would find new and different ways to greet people, so I became a hugger.
I used to tell people that I don't do handshakes, I do hugs. It's more intimate that way.
It's now to the point where he will tell me when he golfs he has to wear 2 golf clubs, 1 on each hand, because otherwise the club will slip out of his hands. He played basketball competitively in high school, and from the stands, my husband and I could see him rubbing his hands on his shorts every time the ball was even gonna maybe come to him.
Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's a problem that happens not once a week or once a month. It happens every day.
Those first few days of being able to hold my baby, I didn't want the baby to slip out of my hands. I didn't want my toddler, as we're crossing the street, to not want to hold my hand because my hand was wet.
My son would want to hold my hand or to give me a hug or, to just be close to me, and I couldn't because I just felt hot or sweaty and I didn't want him to reject me. And it's sad and it's scary to isolate yourself so that way other people can't hurt you because of something that you can't control.
I hate to see him so anxious. I hate to see him, sad.
I have patients who have tried and done everything. They have tried hypnosis, they have tried acupuncture, they have tried to restrict their diets, their fluid intake. They are so desperate to get relief of their disease.
I went online and I researched and I found the International Hyperhidrosis Society, and I was so happy. It was the best day to be able to find a website like that where I could find other people who felt the same way as I did.
IHHS is a community of like-minded people looking for solutions and understanding.
It's people who understand you know, what your loved ones are going through. They can sympathize with you, and they all want the same thing. They want a cure.
The Hyperhidrosis Society has really been amazing, knowing that there's other people out there that have the condition, and hearing other people's stories, meeting those people.
It was such a sense of community to walk into that room, and you didn't have to explain, you know, damp hands, clammy hands. You didn't have to explain, you know, layers of clothing. You didn't have to explain why you're embarrassed. It was understood, and it was accepted, and you could be you.
You know, it's a long process, but there is hope. And it's better if you talk about it, because you might be able to find someone else that you didn't know that was also embarrassed about talking about it, that, you know, could be a great support system.
I just want to thank Hyperhidrosis Society on everything that they have actually done, all the research that they are doing now, all the money that they actually spend each and every day to try to find a cure for this disease.
And I just hope and pray that this one day they'll get enough funding that they could really, really cure the problem.
Treatment with the International Hyperhidrosis Foundation has allowed me to be me.
These are remarkable patients, and you can remarkably change their lives with good, effective treatment.
You should be able to get the help that you deserve for this condition.